Okay. So, we're back in the office. Hello. I've got to check all of my lighting and shit because that's kind of important this time around, so I have to be able to see. Ugh. It is office time. My bedroom stays dark, so that is important. um, okay. Let's see. I do not like that at all. That'll do. Anyways, hi. Let me get my office chair up a bit. All right. First of all, I just want you to know that I read your message as we all know babies come from stonks. So, yeah. Hello. I we're going to start with primer and the gluing down of the eyebrows and we will take it from there. But first, I'm gonna contain this mess because it needs to be cut so bad. But for many factors, buy stonks today and get a free baby. um. Okay, this is new, so it's gonna be annoying. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, need to cut my hair, but for multiple reasons, I have not been able to. So here we are with a mess that is giving me sensory issues all the time. But unfortunately, having it up is also giving me sensory issues, so there's just no winning. These things never feel secure enough. I have so much hair. Anyways, gonna start with primer and stuff because that's the essentials of what's going on. But anyways, hi. We are doing a sort of okay. I know primer. You're doing real good. It's been a while since I've used the primer. Um, we are doing a chat led. It's just the lighting. The lighting plus the fact that it's like ever so slightly more sparse over there. So yeah, just the lamp hitting it and dispersing light weird. Yeah, no, it is lighting, but hi Marie. Marie is gonna be annoyed that I'm in here. But she'll survive. Ugh. And then ugh. The beginning part is always annoying because you gotta do the priming and then you've gotta let it soak into your skin. Which is annoying. So we're gonna let it do that. And then we'll do the glue, and then we have to let the glue dry. Many steps. Anyways, so my personal okay, I, backing it up. I'm sorry, I'm scattered, and I should have written down notes. Why glue? Cause it works. Basically it keeps stuff in place and the way that it like dries, it sort of it makes it easier to cover up your brows with other things if you want to like draw them into a different place or a slightly different shape or something. Um, it is a common method in drag spaces, and I've never really questioned it, but I've always used it for my costume makeup things, and it's always worked fine. So, I mean, kind of hard because my brows are dark, contrasted with the rest of my face. Oh, yeah, it's not fun. much of makeup stuff when it gets into heavier makeup like drag looks and stuff, not fun. Um, but alas, the art part makes it worth it, I think. um, but so the way that we're gonna do this is I've got like some ideas and concepts, and I'm just gonna do like a bunch of polls in general. Yeah, yeah, it's not fun, and then it's really annoying to take out. So, I it is not for the faint of heart. I do not enjoy it, but it gets the job done, and that's what matters. Um, I hear much crashing around downstairs. Marie is probably in a Zoomy. um, oh my god, my brain keeps running away from me. Um, we've got so I'm gonna do like the concepts through polls. So it'll be like the base colors and then like the sort of, I don't know. We're gonna be figuring it out as we go. I should have planned more, but unfortunately, yesterday I was doing real bad, and then I was doing much worse, and now there's also just like home repair stuff that's not going as well as I would like for it to. That is causing a lot of problems. So I'm scatterbrained. I'm not extra prepared, and that's okay. But the vibes are like clowns, mimes, obviously drag queens and drag kings, avant-garde, both in makeup and fashion, and also just in general, conceptually. Aliens in 80s sci fi. Yeah. That's sort of that's the inspiration. And just cosplayers in general. That is cosplay and drag are definitely also overlapping categories, I would say. Like, not all cosplay is drag and not all drag is cosplay, but is there definitely a part where those meet? Yes. I feel like a lot of art forms in general though, they have intersections because art influences art in many ways, and that's cool. Um yeah, okay, how are we feeling? We're feeling good. Glue time. And we're just the non-toxic school glue is what we go with cuz well, if it's safe enough for a kid to eat, it's probably okay to hold down your brows for a few hours. Now you may see a redness begin to form around my eyebrow, and that is because I am allergic to adhesives, but not bad enough to cause a problem. Like, I would say school glue on the list of adhesives that cause a slight what about the toxic one? I would say toxic glue, probably no. Hot glue, definite no go. It dries way too fast. Um, but yeah, basically, if you see a bit of red, don't worry about it. It's not itchy and it doesn't have a lasting impact. And that's also why I put down the primer as well to kind of create a barrier between the glue and my skin. Anyways, now we have to wait for this to dry. But they're nice and laminated down. I don't think that's what laminating your brows means. I don't actually know what it means though. I remember seeing people do the thing that they called laminating their brows, and I was just like, wow, that seems like a lot of steps. I don't even pluck my brows. I let them be free. I'm just gonna use the spoolie to kind of make sure everything is nice and coated. And laying flat. And we wait for that to dry as well. Should really invest in one of those, like, the fans that you can just. I feel like it might not help anything dry faster, but I'd feel better if I was doing something to help with the drying process. Yeah. But we are having plumbing issues over here, and our toilet is shaped weird, and so no plunger is creating a proper seal on it. So that's nice. And then we got a drain snake, which does not appear to be long enough to fix the issue. And we really don't want to deal with telling our landlord to get a plumber because that's annoying. And then there's someone in our house and it's a whole thing. So, not a big fan of that one. Um, and then was it the plastic snakes? No, it was a metal guy. Um, but it was only like a little over 2 feet long, which just wasn't long enough. So we're gonna ask my grandfather if he has one that we can borrow and maybe get further in there to actually figure out what the hell is causing the problem, if this is even causing the problem. Um, and yeah. And the solution in the meantime has been unfun. Yeah, I mean, it was hard to get it around the turn. I had to put on like elbow length cleaning gloves and like make sure to guide it because our toilet is all just, it's shaped weird, I think. But I was able to get it in there and like push it in, but then eventually I just ran out of length without also shoving my hand up the toilet hole, which, you know, really didn't want to have to do. And even then, it only would have given me like this much more. And I don't think that would have been enough. So, it's annoying. We've got a temporary bathroom solution that is unpleasant. It could also be the other smaller hole, the one that pushes the water out. Like, I know there's the hole that things flush down, and then there's the hole that, like, the water part, if that makes sense. Me trying to describe the anatomy of a toilet like I know what I'm talking about. There we go. Yes? Cool. Then yeah. We did try that one as well. But I extra can't seem to get it in there at all. And I feel like there's gotta be like just over time, surely there's stuff that's like, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm not I'm not a person who knows what I'm doing in regards to plumbing, really. Um I don't know how to handle a lot of home repair things though, honestly. Like I can do them maybe once while looking at instructions and then crystals can build up there. Yeah. See, that's kind of what I was thinking, and I almost wonder if the fact that we can't really poke the snake in there at all is related to that. I don't know. Um, I don't know. So, yeah. But if you remember what you read up on that, hit me up with that because I would love to know. Um, okay. I'm gonna pull open a poll question. We're gonna start simple. We're gonna start with base color. Okay. And then for fun, I will include allowing additional votes for 200 channel points since that's an option. Um, Yay. All right. We're sending her out. Base color for choosing like a white base to build off of, or like a pink sort of base, or like an orangey yellow sunsetty vibe, or bluey green ocean vibe. Is there a limit of votes per person? I don't know. All I know is that you can use channel points. Okay. If OBS could stop freezing on me, that would be swell. Oh my god. No, I don't want to report my own poll. I want it to. Hello? Cool. That's lovely. OBS. I did it, I think. Help. Hashtag girl. Haha. I fixed how chat looks. Okay, anyways. White. What? Why did that open up in a whole new tab? No, pink one. Sorry. I'm lying. And I can't read. Pink one. Chat is ever so slightly. Oh my gosh. I am. OBS is being very testy with me right now. It's not letting me click on things. Yeah. Chat, you're free today. You get to escape the roof just a little as a treat. Okay. Is it also my mouse? No. It is just OBS. Awesome. Anyways, pink. So let's. So now I guess the question is, do we want to do all pink base, or do we want to do like a heart shape, or I don't know, just ideas that I'm throwing out conceptually but less formal of a vote while I look for the pink. What's the question? If we want it to be an all pink base, or if we want to like make the pink in a focused like heart area or something like that. As I rifle through everything. I've got the pink heart because Valentine's Day. Totally. All right. I'm gonna sketch out a heart with a brown eyeliner pen then, or eyeliner pencil. If I haven't, I should have enough. This is a good amount. Just need it to work with me because it's old. Let's see if we can kind of. Ah, okay, it broke, but I think that's for the best. It's really dry. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It doesn't need to be super good. At least it's creating something. So this is center. Then we're going to want it to be like maybe here, out to here. As I literally have makeup wipes right over there for erasing purposes. And I'm like, I'll just lick my hand. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Although I don't like the shape of that ending. So we're going to go here. Yeah. Have to redo the primer? No. If it's just a little line, that won't mess with the primer significant enough because I can be controlled with it. Like just putting it right at my fingertip and going like that, that's not significant enough to really mess with the primer. Plus, I gave the primer time to soak into my skin, so a slightly dried out makeup wipe isn't going to be enough to do it. Okay. I feel like this one went further over. Maybe we go like here instead. Yeah. Primers. I mean, there are makeup primers that are like that have some sort of tint to them or something, or are like foundationy shade but really sheer. Um, but yeah, it is very visually different. Okay, let's. Not that it matters because it's literally just an outline, but I like giving myself clean lines to work with. So then I'm gonna do a little pat on it to like make it a little bit more faded so it's easier to cover up. Even though now it just kind of looks like dirt on my face, but that's okay. Okay. Ah, bumping everything. Okay. Come on, Pink. I know it's been a while, but we gotta work. Awesome. Also, sorry that once I start doing the makeup, my brain goes into like full blown focus mode. But this is also why, for like my last few cosplay makeup videos, I've just done a voiceover instead of talking in the video because I'm like, I'm so concentrated on the art part. Okay, gonna go over the nose ring because, well, it's blue. It doesn't match. It'll be real obvious, but that's fine. It is hard to paint when the canvas is moving. I always have so much respect for people who can even like do their lipstick while they're talking. I'm like, I don't understand how you're doing this right now. Of course, the shape of my chin is making a weird highlight, but luckily, I think I'm the only person who's really that bothered by it. Okay, now I'm gonna take. Oh, bothered by the weird highlight that my chin is creating. That's kind of affecting the way that the shape looks. And now we're gonna buff it out to be a little smoother than the brush strokes can get it. I would love to one day get Sunset Makeup's colorful setting powders and colorful concealers as well to help with these sorts of looks. I think that would be really cool. Okay. Yep, the brows are not wanting to hide right now, which is fine. That's their prerogative. I usually do like a concealer that's kind of close to my skin color over it, but I can't find that right now, so yeah, I would imagine so. That's a fascinating course of action to take there. Okay. Now we're just gonna clean up the edge a little. Now I will say, and so will the creator of the brand, that the pink is a the pink and the purple. They are rather stubborn. Found a Pittsburgh scammer page, and sometimes it sounds like a scanner page. That sounds like fun. Okay. Cecil, stop focusing on that right now. Okay. And now we once again have to let it dry. I'm gonna use this printer test sheet to be my fan. I will say, I feel like I'm officially at a point where I understand. Oh, the pink and the purple of the colorful foundations, they will stain your skin a lot more than the other ones. Um, just something about them really likes to cling in there. Even though it's all the same like formula, there's something about the pigment. Yeah. It's something I've noticed since those are the two colors that I've used quite a bit. Um, but it's also just something that the creator of the brand has also mentioned. They're like, I don't know why. It just those ones are stubborn. Cause like the blue and the red, I've noticed I can get out pretty nicely. The orange, that came out fine. So yeah, I don't know. Something about the pink and the purple, but okay. Now I did. I ordered every single color. It was a couple years ago after I was cat sitting for my neighbor. So after he paid me, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? Something I've been wanting to do for months. And I got this stuff and no regrets. Great use of money. So but I would love to eventually get even more. I want I want it all. Yeah, I bought every single colorful foundation. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with some setting powder, which is gonna slightly change the color just because setting powder is translucent. And while I do that, I'm gonna do new pull. Outline color. And then I will also make it a little bit longer, I think. Just to give more time. Okay. Start pull, Twitch. I believe in you. Okay, we got it. So for the outline to draw around the heart, um, and while you guys deliberate on that, I'm gonna set it. Usually I tap off excess setting powder on my hand, but I don't want to set the pink even more into. Okay. Yeah, but now they have pastels and metallics of the colorful foundations, and I'm just like, give it to me, please. I need all of it. Voting is not limited. All right. But yeah, no, I know that I have it allowed to do multiple votes. I figured now seems like a fine time for that. excess. Okay. I want to set that without really setting the crease, but I think it's too late. I think the creases are set. Oh well. Anyways, so it kind of, I'm not sure how it's actually showing up for you because I have a blue light filter on. For me, it's showing up as like a very, I don't know, there's like, I don't know, but it barely changes. With like the pink, it's, the pink and the white, I would say. It's not super consequential because it's just a translucent powder and it seems like that's generally okay. Okay, I'm gonna red. All right, cool. Yeah, still pink. I feel like the pink that I'm seeing in the mirror versus there is like a lot more vibrant, but I don't know how much of that is like, yeah, that's what happens on a digital thing or if it's like actually fine. I don't know. But anyways, getting some of the excess foundation off of this brush as well. Yeah, it that's what I thought. It looks a lot it looks a lot more vibrant in real life, but that's fine cuz that's really what we're going for. So, yay movie magic. All right. So for the outline, I will be using a watercolor. You also have blue light on. That could maybe be part of it. Because I feel like compared to there, it's like I know it's not actually purpley, but it almost feels purpley in person because of how like no like how much closer to the oranges and yellows it brings it with blue light filter on. Okay. Anyways, so for the red, we're gonna use this brush and I'm gonna use this water activated eyeliner. So we'll use the red up here. And I'm just gonna spritz it with some water mixed with setting spray. I almost never use this as a setting spray. I mostly just use it to activate the liners. So I'm like, this will be fine. And hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we don't make a huge mess. Oh boy. Everybody wish me a steady hand. All right. So we've got that. I need water. So now I do wish that I had stuff like face jewels or something that I could add to a look like this, but I don't have that option. So, um, I don't actually know. The only difference is that you use like eyelash glue to put them on instead. Um, I don't think, I don't know if there's like a special material or something. So, the thing I'm kind of looking at though in reference to this is this look. Um, we could do, I mean, face lotion is different than regular lotion. It has different ingredients and is generally made to be a little bit lighter so that it doesn't clog your pores as much. You can die on that hill all you want. It is chemically a different arrangement of ingredients. Mostly because your skin is thinner on your face compared to everywhere else. A lot of people with just like normal skin can use mostly regular lotion on their face without it being a huge deal. But like me, whose plugs get whose pores get clogged if you look at them too long, that it's just it doesn't work. It makes me break out. But also because my skin is more sensitive, I have to be a lot more careful about clogs get poured. But yeah, we could do like the cheek heart decorations though. That could be a thing if this is kind of because this is kind of the vibe that we're ending up with. So if that's sort of and then I have a sparkly red eyeshadow that I can use to like pat into there, you know? But yeah. This one is just a yes no, so I'm just gonna do a 1 minute. And I'm gonna drink more water. Huh. Twitch. Why? Okay, cheek hearts. Yes, no. Oh, oh, I see a vote. All right. Of course. Oh my god. Trying to look around. Okay. Okay, that spray kind of went into others. That's fine. Okay. I'm not sure if treating water activated liners like watercolor is necessarily how you're meant to do it. But it sure is how I'm doing it. This one's so much closer to my nose. It's fine. Symmetry's a lie. And of course, now it's also so much bigger because I had to. So now I've got to like adjust this one as well. One of the local pizza places is selling pasta sauce. Nice. Okay. And then I think I am going to go with using a sparkly red. So I've got this eyeshadow palette and I've got this red shimmer over here. So I'm going to gently kind of get that in there. And in order to get the most sparkle out of it, I'm going to put it on my finger. Although it's not going to be super glittery because it's kind of like a shimmer more than a sparkle, but the point is it adds the vibe. As for whether or not the lighting will catch the vibe for all of you, I don't know. But yeah. Okay. Trying to think of next steps. I think I'm gonna go in with like the sort of that eyeliner shape with the red, and then we'll go from there. do not like that it's doing that. The red is splashing into my other eyeliner colors, and I'm stressed about it. Okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I do not trust my hand to be steady, though. Okay. And now to do that again. Oh boy. Okay. I know what I did. I paid so much attention to it. Okay. Everything is okay, and symmetry is a lie. Okay. Surely we have. Oh, we do have a buffer. Good stuff. It's a little damp. Now, I'm gonna go in with the slightly darker red. And I'm gonna do the sort of like. Should I use the darker one? I don't know about that actually. But we've begun. everything is symmetrical if you move the center. Sure, yeah. Anyways, the idea is to give the outline a bit of depth. And then I blend it out with a fluffy brush. Okay. Okay, that's pretty much the same part that it did that thing over there too, so at least there's that. Where it's just kind of like sticking on the skin where my cheek turns into my chin. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this fluffy guy and I'm just gonna kind of go, which I believe is the technical term, and create a bit of softness. Exactly. Summoning 10 cats is a very important part of any sort of bold makeup look. Why do you think they call it a cat eye? And then see how it kind of creates that, like, the vibe, the gradient, the shading. I feel like this side blended out so much nicer. Ain't that just the way? There we go. And then I'm gonna clean up these edges again a little. Actually, Disney copyrighted itself on Twitter. What happened? Oh man. I'm actually impressed with how, for the most part, everything stayed in bounds. Okay. Now, eyes. They took down a picture from the official Odyssey account. Awesome. Now I'm gonna go in with a white eyeliner to kind of double as a base so that we can put some eyeshadow on. I should have thought of that, but honestly, it's fine. It doesn't need to be like super duper white. It just needs to kind of help a guy out a little. There. That way it's a little lighter, a little easier to work with for eyeshadow stuff. And even though it's going to get covered up, I still don't want to necessarily deal with like a bunch of creasing. Just keep the base as smooth as possible. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. As I go through my options, I think I'm going to go with this color over here, maybe. Okay. I'm not sure if that's really showing up at all, so we're going to go one color over and do this one. Is this brush too fluffy? Maybe. Maybe. It's not that it's not showing up, it's just not super pigmented. Which, like, I don't want it to be crazy pigmented, but I want it to be more than this, you know? Oh, I don't know. I mean, little bit from the palette that I got the red from. Still keeping it on a nice fluffy brush so it's not super intense, but it adds a little more in there, you know? Okay, in here, that little highlight. And then I'm gonna go back in with this. I'm gonna kind of use the very, very tip of it. I'm gonna do a nose contour style that I have seen in many a drag look, but have never really done myself. So okay. So we've got that. And then I'm gonna take another kind of dense brush. I'm gonna take the same sort of color. I'm gonna go in here. In the highlight. Which is bouncing off my nose. And then, okay. While I complete my idea on the eyeliner front, I will leave you guys with another important question. Which is, come on now. Okay, I believe in you, Twitch. Start the poll. Okay, so yeah, mascara colors. And then I will finish the eyeliner part because I feel like This eyeliner is starting to get real dry. I'm gonna have to pull out another soon here. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Oh no! Houston, we have a problem. Let's try and buff that out. Oh no. Alright. When your base is so set that it doesn't budge even when you use a makeup wipe. Alright. Fixed. I am so good at this. The amount of focus eyeliner takes, man. Especially when the eyeliner in question is almost dried out. Okay. Anyways, view results. Because I was not watching that poll at all. White, awesome. And frankly, I agree. Just yoink that out of the makeup bag. Nope. This one. Haha. I will say, as nice and pigmented as the color mascaras are, they are very goopy and thick. And like the thickness is why they're able to be so pigmented because of the way that awesome. Because of the way that they coat your lashes. But that little bit of white underneath is none of my business. But yeah, so I would say it definitely is very heavy on the lashes. I think it looks really cool, but I would say as much as I know the brand prioritizes sensory friendly products, I would not. If you have sensory issues, I would not personally recommend the colorful mascaras unless you can put up with that for a bit. So now all that's really left to do, I think, is the lips. So I am going to use what is, I think, technically. Let's see. Can I? Yeah. Or maybe this one. Yeah, I'll use this one. I'm going to use a what's technically like an eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna kind of frame out. How is it not sensory friendly? It feels very heavy on the lashes and like goopy, and also because of how thick it is, at least for me, I can really like see my lashes in my periphery quite a bit. Um, so it can get kind of annoying and it feels you can very much feel it and it's kind of like, ugh, this is on my face. Um, some people might be fine with that, others might not. I'm barely fine with it. Hi, John. It is good to see you. Okay. Anyways, they hit my glasses even when I don't wear mascara. It's hard to tell because my lashes are kind of blonde towards the tips, but they are long as shit. All right, I'm gonna kind of go. I mean, I think I'd like to do like a sort of heart-shaped lip, if that makes sense. So like, go here, here, and kind of use my natural curvature of the lip to achieve that. Sorry for the faces that I'm about to be making. Yeah, mascara definitely makes it worse for me, I would say. Skin is weird. Okay. And then from there, do I. 1 second. My lipstick is not in here. Found my red lipstick. Oh gosh, my red lipstick is broken. I always forget until I set out to use it. Why does this side look so much better? This side is still taller than this side. What is happening? I think we've gotten there. We have achieved the heart-shaped lip. Oh my gosh. I have a tendency to underdraw my lips, so going outside of them at all is weird. Okay. Different from this, but still fun. Okay. And now, with that done, I will take the final little and put that right here. Okay. And the finished look. Ugh. Letting my hair be free again. Oh my god, the amount of volume in this mop. I like it. It was fun. Feels weird looking at myself, to be honest. This is a little bit more. At least on the mouth front. I don't usually do that much with my mouth, so it feels weird, but okay. But otherwise, we have done it. It has been done. This was fun. And yeah, I am going to make myself dinner and then somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour from now, thank you. Somewhere between 30 minutes. Very specific Cartoon Network character, but can't figure out who. Use the break to think on that. I will be back after I make dinner. That's the plan. Adventure time? I don't I don't think it's giving Princess Bubblegum. But that's the only pink character I can think of. um but yeah. Oh gosh. Of course there's an ad going right now. But I am going to pack up all this stuff, make myself dinner, and then I'll be back and we will do Stardew for probably like an hour and then call it a day. Yes, I'm going to make myself a grilled cheese and tomato soup, and then I'll be back to you guys. But yeah, so eat food if you haven't done that, and I will be back later.